everyone. Welcome to another segment of intellectual brainstorming and academic excellence. My name is David Oni, and my YouTube channel is David Oni Wiz. I want to use this medium to say a very big thank you to our returning subscribers. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to this channel. And apart from that, don't forget to leave your comments, and also to click on the notification button so that whenever I have a video that I'm uploading, you are going to be one of the first recipients of such a video. Also, don't forget to click on the like button. Now, today we're going to start, another topic which is titled the Nigerian Council. If you can remember my last topic, I treated what we call Nigeria's constitutional development when I discussed about Nigeria being a mere geographical expression made up of independent, areas, and with the coming of the Europeans, this system of administration were actually truncated, and the Europeans actually were superimposed their own system of administration on these people. And I mentioned, how the name Nigeria was actually gotten, which was given to it in 1898 by the wife of Frederick Lord Lugard, called Flora Shaw. And then, I also talked about the colony of Lagos, the annexation of Lagos in 1861. And moving forward, we mentioned the company that was given the right to trade and also to govern that area called the Oil River Protectorate by the British company that was formerly called Goody Company, and later changed its name to the Royal Niger Company. And we also talked about the Brussels Conference of 1884-85, and also the Berlin Conference of 1884-85, and the Brussels Conference of 1890. And we also discussed, so many other things. How the Northern Protectorate and the Southern Protectorate were actually amalgamated. And before then, we have three independent entities in Nigeria at that time, which was called the Colony of Lagos, the Northern Protectorate of Nigeria, and the Southern Protectorate of Nigeria. And how both these three independent entities were actually joined together to become one. To become one in 1914, and that period was the time in which they were actually amalgamated. Then we also talk about what happened in the year 1906, when the Southern Protectorate of Nigeria and the Colony of Lagos were actually joined together, and that to become what we call the Colony of Southern Protectorate of Nigeria. So today we're going to look at what we call the Nigerian Council. Now, what is the Nigerian Council all about? I told you that in 1914, Nigeria was actually amalgamated. The Northern Protectorate of Nigeria and the Colony of Southern Protectorate of Nigeria were actually amalgamated in 1914. So with the amalgamation of Nigeria in 1914, Frederick Lord Lugard, who was the first Governor General of Nigeria, established what we call the Nigerian Council, which existed side by side with the small legislative council of Lagos. So the creation of the Nigerian Council started as a milestone in the constitutional development of Nigeria. So it started as what? It established the milestone as what? In the constitutional development of Nigeria. So that's what we're saying there. So what we're saying here now is that Lugard, when Frederick Lord Lugard, when he became the Governor General of Nigeria in 1914, he became the first Governor General after the amalgamation of Nigeria. He established the Nigerian Council, and the Nigerian Council that was established he created the constitutional milestone for other constitutional development in Nigeria. Now, that council was made up of 36 members. The council was made up of 36 members, and out of these 36, 23 of them were actually Europeans, and the remaining 13 were referred to as non-official members. And out of these 13, 7 of them were what? Were Europeans, while the remaining 6 were Nigerians. So you can see out of 23 members, of which 23 of them, 36 members, of which 23 of them were pure white Europeans. The remaining 13 also were made up of what? Of a vast majority of what? Of Europeans, making what? 7 members. Only 6 were Nigerians. So you can see the domination of what? Of the Nigerian Council by the Europeans, where they have 23 European official members and what? And 7 non-official members who were representing various commercial interests in Nigeria. Some of them represented commerce, shipping, banking, and mining businesses. But the remaining 6 that were Nigerians were just stark illiterate. If you don't forget, last time when I was talking about constitutional development in Nigeria, I mentioned that that the educated elite were actually alienated from the system of administration in Nigeria. So you cannot see the evidence here that 36 members were in the Nigerian Council, 23 were Europeans, 7 were non-European non-official members, and 6 were just the Nigerian people representing the affairs of the whole Nigeria. So you can imagine the level of cheating at that particular time, the disparity at that particular time in the Nigerian Council. So the Nigerian Council does not represent the interests of all Nigerians, because even the so-called members of the Nigerian Council were not interested in that council. Most of them were stark illiterate, that could not read or write. So you can imagine that did not know anything about constitutional development or what the council was all about. And these were the people that were appointed into the Nigerian Council. And you can also imagine that in the Nigerian Council, the educated elite were actually not included in that council. Now, let me quickly give a breakdown of that 6 members of non-official members of the Nigerian Council. There were actually 6 of them, and they were non-official members of the Nigerian Council. We have 2 emirs from the north. 2 emirs from the north. 2 emirs from the north. One Alaafin of Oyo. Then we have other members from Lagos, Calabar, and Benin Warri area. So making 6 of them. So we have 2 emirs from the north. 2 emirs from the north. The Alaafin of Oyo, one representative from Lagos, one from Calabar, and one from Benin Warri area. So you can imagine that there were only 6 of them, and they were non-official members of the Nigerian Council. So the council does not have any they only acted as an advisory body and does not have any executive authority. So the people that were even appointed into the Nigerian Council did not attend the meeting, regularly. The meetings were irregular, and apart from that, they did not show interest in the affairs of the Nigerian Council. In fact, most of them go there to go and while away time, or probably to be sleeping. So they were not representing the interests of the people that they were actually supposed to represent in that council. But however, they were able, despite this abnormality or these shortcomings, it serves as the foundation where people from various parts of Nigeria will gather together and discuss the way to move forward Nigeria. So as a result of this, as a result of the annihilation of the educated elite, that council was able to ginger the spirit of nationalism. And if you remember, we've done nationalism in this class, where we said nationalism is an opposition to foreign rule. When you're talking about an opposition to foreign rule, you are talking about nationalism. So the Nigerian Council was the first council that was established after the amalgamation of Nigeria in 1914 by Lord Lugard. And it was only 6 Nigerians they were found in the Nigerian Council. They were made up of 2 in the north, 2 emirs in the north, 1 Alaafin of Oyo, one from Lagos, one from Calabar, and one from Benin area, Benin Wari area, making 6 of them. And unfortunately, these people could not discuss, they could not contribute intellectually to the development of Nigeria, because most of them were stark illiterate. So on that note, I'm going to stop the topic on what we call the Nigerian Council. To meet next time by the grace of God, we're going to look at another dynamic, another interesting, another wonderful topic, which we're going to start with, which is what we call the Clifford Constitution. So till we meet next time, I remember your humble servant, David Oni. And don't forget, my YouTube channel is David Oni Wiz. Go to my channel. You can go to my channel, subscribe to my channel as a way of encouraging this intellectual forum, which has been benefiting a lot of people in this part of our world. Subscribe to my channel. Apart from that, leave your comment and also click on the notification button and also like my channel. Till we meet next time. Thank you so much and God bless you. Bye bye.